Hello, everybody. I'm Brother Ming. 大家好，我是明哥. And today I am joined by Jay from Cardboard East, one of my favorite YouTubers for the board gaming space because, you know, the Asian pride, Asian representation, in his case, Pinoy pride. Yeah. Welcome, Jay. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Jay from Cardboard East. I'm very excited to be here and play this game. Brother Ming does a lot of cool things in the board gaming space, and I'm really excited about this because Puzzle Fighter was one of my favorite games growing up as a kid, and I'm ready to be schooled.
Oh man, the glazing already. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, no. I love your channel, dude. You do very, very good things. So Cardboard East, if name isn't obvious, he features games from Asia. As far as I know, you're like the only one with any visibility doing that in the American tabletop space. So it's like really cool.
It's not obvious, you know. People will be like, what do you mean you don't review things like this? My name is Cardboard East. Sorry, I review things from East Asia, and people are like, "Well, you only review games from East Asia." I was like, "Yes,
hey,
that's the myth."
Listen. My games count. I'm from East Asia, born and raised in China, man. The artist for this game, there's two. One's in the Philippines. The other one's she's from Vietnam, but she currently lives in Australia.
Well, that's the 21st century. This is how people are.
This is globalization in action. All right, so today we have the Russian psychic that I'm playing against. He is all about predicting what my opponent's going to be doing. So I've got these 4 tarot cards in my hand. So every single turn, I can put down one of these tarot cards face down. They're his business cards because he's a psychic that uses his fortune teller abilities to become like evil CEO. So he gets to put down one of these business cards to predict what color you're going to do next turn. If I guessed it correctly, it gives me this focus energy, and then I can spend this focus to deal lots of damage back to you. So you don't have to worry about what color you use nearly as much as I'm trying to worry about it.
So if I do any red and you guess red, then you get energy.
I just get energy. And also I get the red fan because I, make those fans, the spectators go, ooh, magic. Meanwhile, you are the Thai chef. So you are the master of both ice and fire. So she's got this little fire spirit and this ice spirit in the form of these 2 tokens. So these 2 tokens each do a different thing, her low spirits. If she has a fire spirit on the board, one of her opponents clears marbles from that row for their attack. So just these 2 actually, since I can't clear the one in your lane. I take 2 damage for every single marble I clear.
2 damage for each marble. So you would remove 2 and then you would take 4 damage.
Yeah. So for example, if you had this fire spirit here, and I took these 2 reds for a red 2 attack, I would take 4 damage. So big pain in the ass. She's very, very, very controlling. But damage is just damage. Freeze is way more annoying. If you put this down, the ice spirit, I simply cannot clear this yellow at all on my turn. So
just the yellow?
Yeah, just the one that's furthest away, the one that's in my lane exclusively. So
then you would be able to only clear the middle row.
Yeah. So fire gives you more coverage, but does damage. Ice only targets 1 marble, but is pure, just lock it out. And then all your abilities revolve around you placing these spirits on the board and then removing them for bigger attacks. With that going, I'll go ahead and take the first turn this game, just to get you familiarized and back up already. As the second turn player, you get to mulligan the board by destroying any 2 marbles. When an ability lets you destroy, you can destroy marbles anywhere on the board, not just the 2 marbles in your 2 lanes. So go ahead and take a look at the board, and if you don't want me to have anything, for example, you don't want me to have a red 2 or something, you can destroy up to 2 marbles.
So I just put the marble.
Yeah, back in the hopper.
No matter what I get, you get all this red here.
You gave me an unavoidable red for turn 1. That is really unfortunate. We'll go ahead and say we don't let that happen. Just because, good. All right. Just because it could have cleared this red instead, and now I would have been stuck with a red 3. But either way, we are good to go. So I'm going to take the first turn. So the psychic, I want to predict what you do. My character doesn't really have a lot of abilities of taking fans except for my blue 1. But if I guess what color you use, I get to take the fan as well, which is really nice. Oh, and then lastly, I have 4 cards. This card, Cup of All Colors, it doesn't care what color you use. I simply gain 1 energy. The other ones give me 2 energy if I guess correctly. I am going to go with... I'll start simple. I'll do blue 1 so I can ramp up getting fans. I really like it. You know what? No. Yellow 1 will give me a blue 4 next turn. All right, I'll take yellow 1. And that gives me a blue 4 next turn, which is really nice. So my yellow 1 lets me take 1 damage. So I take 1 damage. I'm going to put it on my blue. And then I gain 3 focus. So it's kind of like my way of, just gathering up my energy and passing the turn over to you. At the end of my turn, I can put down any 1 card. I'm going to go ahead and put down this card in secret. and then it goes over to you.
All right, so refresh my memory here. Like I can only pick things from the middle and then towards me.
Yes,
right?
the 2 lanes closest to you. The farthest away lane is unique to your opponent. And then if you need another refresher or help with your character, because, you know, first time you're playing this character, the back of this reference card, this is a work in progress design, obviously. The back of this card has a basic game plan, kind of giving you a basic idea how you should play that character.
How do I know if it's 1 red or 2 red?
When you connect them, yeah. Oh, so there's no 3s and there's no diagonals. So you can clear this for a 1 red ability, or if you want to do a 2 red ability, you can clear these 2 because they're touching.
Oh, I see. And I can't do a 3 blue. Oh,
No,
there's
no 3s. Only 1, 2, and 4s. Yeah. The match 3 game without 3s.
But I could do this, right? I could bend.
You can bend, yeah. The only rule for clearing is that they have to be connected in a continuous connection and no backtrack. So basically no T-shapes.
Okay, well then I'll have to do the 2 red.
I would actually recommend using red 1 instead of red 2. I would recommend starting with one of your 1 marble abilities. Kind of with a lot of characters, they want to do this because your 1s set you up and your 2s and 4s execute. Your 2 red doesn't really do much unless you already have the blue spirit on the board. Whereas your 1s get you a spirit and also takes a fan. And the fans are really good.
So let's do this red 1.
All right.
And then I get to summon the... Is that it? Okay, there we go. And then...
The fire spirit means if I take marbles from that row, I take 2 damage for every marble.
Okay, well then let's do right here. That seems to be the best one.
And then your red 1 also does 2 damage. You choose which button you want to deal damage to. Red in general is aggressive attacks, like offensive. Blue is defensive and destruction. And then yellow really relates to your special ability. Like your yellow lets you summon multiple spirits at a time.
And then 2 damage, right?
Yeah.
To your blue?
So I'm at 7 on blue. And then you take the red fan. So you take this fan and put it behind your character. Now when you use a red attack, your red attacks get a little bonus kicker ability. It's a little white text box at the bottom.
Why did I get the red fan? Because I took a red action?
One, yeah, this your red 1 says summon the red spirit, deal 2 damage, and take the red fan.
Oh, actually take. That's right.
All right, it comes back to me. I did not guess red, so I don't get my prediction correct. I predicted.
Woohoo!
I am bad psychic. All right, so it is me, but do have a blue 4 now, which is very, very good. I set up for myself last turn.
Yes, but I also put a thing there, so it would do damage to you. Right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, my blue 4 is like...
No, the damage is only for that particular row, right?
Yes, yeah. So if I clear marbles from
this
row,
it would only be 2 damage.
Yeah.
Would it be blue because I chose blue, or can I still choose the damage?
Oh, when you take damage, you choose where it goes. But when you deal damage, you choose where it goes. So whoever is the source of the damage, in this case, right, when I clear this, I take damage. So because I'm taking damage, I choose where the damage goes. But if the wording said you deal damage to me, then you choose where it goes. Don't really need this blue 4 because you don't have a broken button right now. 4 damage is still pretty good. Do want a fan though. Oof. I'm gonna do...
Try to get the combos here. So if you take the 2 red, I hurt you. You take the 4 blue, I hurt you.
I need a fan. I'm gonna take 1 blue. I'll do 1 blue, and that's gonna let me destroy any 2 marbles and take any fan. So I'm going to go ahead and take the blue fan since I should have some blue attacks coming up. And then my blue 1 lets me also destroy any 2 marbles. I'm gonna destroy this one and this one. Oh, geez, I did not see how many blues coming up. That's on me. All right, well, it is what it is. I will. I will put down a face down card. It goes back to you.
There's a lot of blue there.
Yeah.
Either I take the blue or you do. So I think I would rather take the blue.
Nice, nice. So you did blue 4. That's going to let you destroy more marbles and deal 2 damage per color of marble you destroyed. So you get to destroy 2 marbles. And then if you have the fire spirit on the board, you can dismiss the fire spirit to destroy 3 more marbles. Basically, it really lets you manipulate the board. And it also increases the damage cap up to 6.
So just 2 marbles and deal 2 damage.
So it's 4 damage total because you did 2 different colors. And if you wanted to, you could dismiss, but you don't have to.
Otherwise, it's just going to stay there forever. Yeah, I think it'll be fine.
All right, and then it comes to me. I predicted correctly, blue. So that was going to get me the blue fan, who I already have, unfortunately, but I gained 2 focus, which is great. Maxed out on focus. Very, very good. Now, unfortunately, you locked out all of my abilities that let me spend focus, which is not good. My yellow 2, my red 2 are my primary ways of spending them. I will do blue 1 again. Blue 1 lets me destroy 2 marbles and take any fan. Lets me get some more fans. I'm gonna grab this yellow fan, the last one. I can destroy 2 marbles. I'm gonna destroy this one and say this one. All right, it goes to you, and I get to set down 2 cards this turn because I have the kicker.
So no damage was sent?
Nope, no damage dealt. I'm just using fan abilities because I really want to grab all these fans from you. I'm maxed out on focus, unfortunately. Goes to you.
Yep. Not much there. All right, I'm just going to do this. Put a little bit of pressure on you. I'm just going to do a red 1. And I can also move that, correct?
Yes. Whenever you summon, it's already on the board. You just get to move it.
Just put it there. And then I deal 2 damage. And I take the red, which I already have. I just want to make you sweat a little bit.
All right, so you use red ability. All right, so start of my turn. I did guess red correctly, which lets me take the red fan. Boom, I got all 3 fans. Don't gain any focus because I'm already maxed out on focus. And now I am going to be doing some major damage because I have access to both my red 2 and my yellow 2. Yellow 2 I'm not going to use because that's going to make me take 4 damage. So I'm going to do my red 2.
Nonsense. Do it. Do it.
Boom. It's gonna let me deal 2 damage, and I can spend focus to deal plus extra damage for every single focus spent. So I will spend all 5 focus. So that's gonna be 7 damage back to you. I'm gonna do all 7 damage to your, let's see, I'm gonna do it to your yellow. And then because I have the kicker, I then gain 2 focus at the end of my turn. All right, goes back to you. End of my turn, I'm gonna put down a card to predict. I'm gonna predict, you know what? I'm gonna predict this. Goes to you.
I did it too, Blue. I'm going to freeze something, and it only freezes that particular lane.
The marble in my lane, yeah.
And you have 4, so it's always 1, 2, and 4. Let's summon that.
Yep. So this means
And then I dismiss this. Dismiss means to remove, right?
Yep.
And I deal 3 damage, and I can't divvy that up, right?
No, it's always 1 bullet. But if you destroy a second button while I have a button that's broken, I have to pay 2 quarters instead of 1 quarter. So like breaking 2 buttons back to back is kind of like the best strategy in this game.
Well, then I will do yellow.
Alrighty.
And then destroy 2, right? So let's destroy that one. And
you can kind of see the next marble coming down as well. That's intentional.
right, yeah. What is it?
preview.
Red? Oh, if I just remove the red, another red will take its place. It's a rock and a hard place. We'll just live.
Whoa, you did it. You gave me the red 4. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, I smell the doom coming.
All right, I predicted nothing. I did cups of all colors, which just gives me 1 focus. Comes to me, I am definitely...
prediction. Be a man.
I don't need it. I have all the fans already. I got them all. I got them all on my side. All right, yeah, I'm definitely using that red 4. Red 4 for me is really, really cool. So it deals 3 damage and gives me 3 focus, and then my opponent skips their next turn. Basically lets me take 2 turns back to back. I stun lock you. So I'm gonna take this red 4. That is going to deal 3 damage and give me 3 focus. So my focus maxes out, and I deal 3 damage to your... yeah, I'll do it to yellow. Go ahead and break it. So this is now broken. And then you have to pay 1 arcade credit to continue playing the game. So go ahead and toss...
How many arcade credits do I have?
You have 4 to start. So go ahead and toss 1 of those into the arcade machine. And when you pay that credit, you gain 1 HP back to your broken button, so you're still in the game. And now that your yellow is broken, you can no longer use yellow attacks, but your yellow marbles are now short-circuiting, so you can use them to connect your other marbles. So you can connect these 2 blues with the yellows. And then every single short-circuit marble you use also restores 2 HP to the broken button. So that's how you repair that broken button.
Dope.
All right, so I get to take a second turn because of red 4, just lets it stuns locks you. I also had the kicker because I have the fan, so it lets me destroy any 2 marbles. So I can set up my turn. Oh, this is really mean. Nah, I'm not gonna go too mean on you. I don't intend on losing any of these games.
That's my sweet face. I'm just an innocent face. I've learned to manipulate my face too.
Yeah, I don't intend on losing any of these games at all. This is my 5th recorded game. I've won every single one. No mercy, no mercy. But
that's how you want to live your life, mate.
I mean, hey, it's a skill-based fighting game, man. This is a game where, like, if a newcomer beats somebody who knows what they're doing, like, the game is too luck reliant. Like, it's not, absolutely not luck reliant at all. So right now, if I wanted to, I could...
Or you're just a bad teacher. Okay.
Hey, you can't teach somebody to get experience on their first game, right? Unless I completely just like backseat them. That's not fun. So if I wanted to, I could destroy this red, and that'll give me my blue 4, which is crazy because blue 4 deals 4 damage. But if you have a broken button, it deals an extra 4 damage, which you do. And if I have the kicker, I deal 2 more damage, which I do. So I would deal 10 damage instantly. You know what? Now that I've explained it, I have to do it. It's too cool. All right.
No! Dental, give me a chance. Give me a chance. Look at this face.
My red 4
Look at
has
his
the
face.
kicker to destroy 2. Sorry,
Is this a
Jay.
face that
Sorry,
you would
Jay.
destroy?
It's a very Chinese period of our lives, not a very Filipino time of our lives. There goes that one. And then I'm going to clear 4
I
blue.
just made chicken adobo today. You get none. You get none, Ming. I was going to mail you some, but nope. Nope.
Blue 4 lets me deal 4 damage. If my opponent has any broken buttons, it deals +4, which you do. And I have the kicker, which deals +2, which is 10 damage. So I'm instantly going to break one of your buttons. All right, how about this? I'll let you choose. Do you want to lose your blue or your red button? Giving you some mercy. Choose.
I'll lose my blue.
Yeah. Boom. And then because you have 2 broken buttons, you have to pay 2 quarters instead of just 1 quarter. So pop those quarters back into the machine. All right. It is now your turn.
Brutal.
Very brutal. But you have a red 4. You do have a red 4. Because all your marbles are connected now, basically. So you basically just
a lane is...
wipe all of these.
This is a lane, right?
No, this is a row. The lane is verticals.
Okay. So deal 2 damage per red in any one lane.
After you clear this...
Dismiss that to check all lanes. What does check mean?
Oh, basically like you check how many red marbles are in all the lanes on the entire board, basically.
Oh, so I would do 10 damage.
After you clear. So you have to clear this first and then see if any more red marbles come out.
Okay, so we'll do the red 4. So that'll be 1. Does this yellow marble come out?
So all the, you clear the short circuit marbles as well. So in this case, you would just clear all 10 of these marbles for your red 4.
But I mean, I would always do the shortest link, right?
No. You want to do the longest link you want because the more broken marbles you use, the more HP you recover.
Okay, so I could just do something completely ridiculous and just do this.
Yep, because both your blue and yellows are broken. You can just do all of them. So you go red to start. You always have to start on end on the same color. Start with this red, and then you go
1, 2, 3.
And then you can go here and then do like that. Zigzag, basically. So that's why I mean you basically get to clear all 10 marbles.
I always have to begin and end with red, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I get to heal 5 yellow and 1 blue?
Yep, so it's 2 HP per broken marble you use. So that's going to heal your yellow up to full and your blue to 3. There you go.
This goes all the way to full, and then that goes to 3. Oh, thank you so much for doing that.
No worries.
You're so kind. The sound fine.
So now your red 4 says you deal 2 damage per red marble in a single lane, but if you dismiss your free spirit, you can check the whole board. So you can either do 4 damage or dismiss it to deal 8 damage.
So I dismiss this and do 8 damage, right?
Yeah.
So I do that, and now I do 8 damage?
Yep, you can break my yellow instantly.
Yeah.
My blue's at 1 HP. And I pay 1 quarter to continue. Alright, my blue's at 1 HP, which is not great. Basically, I think I'm gonna have to flip over this yellow or else I pay 2 quarters next turn. Ooh, and I don't have any 2s on my board except for blue 2, which is not even that good. I really want to use red 2 or yellow 2 to spend this focus. Oh man, you actually got me in a bad spot. I will...
I have a red 2 and a blue 2, right? You have red 2.
Oh yeah, I can connect it by... I really want to flip over my yellow though, because if I don't flip it over, next turn you can just break my blue really easily, right? So I have to pay 2
No, I would never do that, dude.
Oh, red 2's really good though. Red 2's really good because I can spend all this focus. Alright, I'm gonna do it. You're right. I'm gonna keep yellow broken for now. So I take these 3 marbles. 2 red and 1 yellow. That restores 2 HP to my yellow. My red 2 lets me deal 2 damage. And I spend focus to deal extra damage per focus spent. I'll spend all 5, so that's 7 damage. I'm gonna put 7 damage on your yellow.
Again?
Yeah, when I have all the focus.
Is there a reason why you're focusing on my yellow?
Your yellow, I think, is the scariest of all your abilities. And then I have the kicker, which gives me 2 focus. Yeah, goes back to you. Yeah, the fans really compile up.
I'm noticing that.
Yeah, no, you really, that's why you really want to use your 1 marble abilities whenever you can.
And do I have to use a coin to continue?
Nope, you're good. You only pay it when the button breaks. Your blue is still broken, so you can bridge your others using the blue. So in this case, you could do like this red, blue, red for a red 2. Or, this yellow, blue, this yellow for a yellow 2. And that'll restore...
So I don't need the bridge if I do a 2 or a 4 attack, not a...
Yes. Your 1s don't need the bridging. Or they really can't do the bridging.
Yeah, so it's only 2 and 2, and don't have... That doesn't work. That kind of works, but that just summons and doesn't do anything else, which is unfortunate, but I do need to heal blue. So I could just do that and just do all of that and just go up here.
Yeah, the red and blue, red.
That would heal all my blue.
You can't go backwards, so there's no backtracking.
Oh yeah, I can do...
So you can only do this red and then blue, red, so only 2 blues
Yeah, so that'll be
4 HP
4.
back.
That'll put me at the 7, which will put me at positive 4.
Yes. But you don't deal the damage. You need to break my blue. If only you had the kicker.
I think we'll just have to do a single red.
Yeah, that's the right call. That's the right call.
Summon this and place it. Yeah, I mean, you're just going to do your... I forget what your 4 blue does. Your
4 blue does extra damage if you have a broken button currently.
Oh, well then you're going to do that. So, but this will get you, if you do red or blue.
Nah, I can do these 4 reds.
That's true. So I'll just do that then. And then this will give me, take the red, and I do 2 damage.
Yep. This is Dunzo. And I pay 2 quarters to continue. But yeah,
And then, and because I have that, does that mean I get the kicker, or is that because...
Oh, in future, yeah, you have to have the kicker at the start of the turn.
All right, then.
All right,
That's
that is that. Okay. So see, you made the comeback. We're pretty close, and I'm not even going easy on you. We're 1-1, 1-1. Except I end the game now, unfortunately for you.
No, you don't.
GG, GG. This was a good game, Jay. Good game. Or I like to say, except it was always inevitable that I would win, because I am the psychic and I can see the future. And this is when I go ahead and I will use my red 2 to just go ahead and finish you off by breaking this yellow. So red 2 is going to let me deal 2 damage plus my focus. I'll just spend 2. And that's going to be 3 damage to your yellow. Boom. And because you have 2 buttons broken, you have to pay 2 quarters. When you pay that first quarter, you no longer have another quarter left to pay, and that is GG. So that is a good game, Jay. Good game.
I guess.
Hey, you got me down to my 1 last quarter as well.
You know what I have to say to that?
Uh-huh.
No! You turned off the flip table button. How dare you, sir?
That's true. Here, I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you.
You won't even let me enjoy my rage.
Oh, that's a very unsatisfying table flip. Oh my god. Everything just falls down flat.
It's just falling and it resets. I just take your board and throw it on the floor. That's what I do. I just take it, throw it on the floor. I'll just throw things. I can't even do that.
You can put down marbles. You can play the marbles. You can pick up a marble in real life and throw the marble at me.
There you go. Just throwing things off the board. Throwing it on third. That's me. That's petty. That's me. That's how petty I am.
No worries, man. I don't plan on losing any of these games. Trying to play near perfect. I'm trying too hard. This is the 5th game. It's starting to get boring. I need to play repeated people.
Oh, it hurts.
Just kidding,
really
man. Just kidding. But yeah.
No, but I really love the buttons. I really love how it feels like an arcade.
No, dude.
Like it feels like this analog version of arcade experience.
Just like Spider-Man. You really feel like you're in an arcade. But yeah, man, thank you so much for joining. Go ahead and...
Oh, I can throw it.
Oh, you can flick. You're not used to TTS. You can flick things like that. Flick things around.
Hey. Be gentle. Be gentle. Hey.
Hey.
Oh, no.
No, the TTS has some fun physics. I love screen top for all my demos, for all my playing online, but this is the only game where I can't do it on screen top because it needs physics, marble physics.
I know people like TTS and BGA. I never like them because I just feel like they don't really capture that tactile experience. And when you play this, I remember when I demoed this, I think at PAX East.
Yeah.
You could really feel like just the tactile feeling of picking up the marbles, dropping them in. You could see the people moving around and the crowds moving around, and your buttons have like this nice little dial feel to it. It's just, everything just felt like fun.
It's a lot better in person. I sent one over to be able to play it on stream, but I just realized I didn't pay anyone for Let's Play, like a playthrough of it. Ugh, should have got on that. Oh well.
Do you have a solo mode where you fight someone?
Yeah. This game has the solo and co-op mode. We're out of marbles. Oh my god. The solo and co-op is very, very simple. So every single character is gonna come with like an AI, like for like how they behave in solo. So you can just pick an opponent, and then that opponent simply has, boom, I've reset all your work. That AI is going to have a move list of basic attack, their color attack, and their ultimate attacks. So every single turn after you take your regular turn, just like normal, that AI is going to clear the 3 bottom marbles on the board. And then the 3 bottom marbles, if they're all different colors, they do a basic attack. If there's at least 2 of one color, they do that medium attack of that color. And then if all 3 of them are the same color, they do their ultimate attack. So the AI is super, super simple. It's interactive because you can kind of manipulate what they're going to be doing on their turn. And then instead of them them having 3 buttons for their 3 health dials, they just have a giant health pool of like 40 HP, 40 or 50
okay, so
HP.
just one big button.
Yeah. Very, very simple AI mode. And then you can also do a co-op as well, because, you know, one player plays on this side, one player plays on this side, and then the AI still just clears the bottom 3.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, very, very
I've
straightforward.
never played Puzzle Fighter as a 3-player game.
Well, 2 versus the game. Still 2-player no matter what. I like my 2-player games too much, man. Not good at designing past 2 players.
There are lots of designers who just stick with 2 players.
All right, so thank you all so much for watching. If you have stuck around to the end of this video, Jay has been distracted by those marbles. Oh my god, I saw all these marbles on the...
No, I just want to be able to say that Ming has lost his marbles.
You've seen that meme of like, I can't hold all these limes and lemons, the stock image. He's like, oh, that's the marbles.
I'm just very petty. I'm very childish and petty. I apologize.
All right, Jay, tell us where people can find you and if you have anything cool coming up.
Sure, you can find me everywhere at Cardboard East. I have a big countdown for the top 50 games from Asia coming up. So that's something I'm really excited about, and I'm slowly trying to figure out how I'm going to rank that. I'm also going to do some single game reviews as well as Kickstarter video about like games that are coming to crowdfunding soon that you got to keep your eyes on.
Hell yeah.
Because a lot of people ask me for those, and I thought, I'll just do that every month. I've been really busy because I've been out, I think like for 2 weeks, and I'm finally home. This is my first week back home, and it's just very strange.
Tantrum Con seems...
My wife was like, I didn't sleep well last night. It's like, well, not. It's like, because you were snoring. And I was like, but we're married. You're used to it. It's like, but I had like a week of you snoring, and now it's just you're back snoring.
Poor wife. That's not my wife. My wife, she just says, you're not home long. You're not home enough. All these conventions. My convention season's crazy, though. Like, I'm gone for like 3 months during the summer.
Oh, wow.
It's back to back to back. All right, man. Thank you so much for playing with us, Jay, and thank you for bringing the education, all the games for Asia. Yeah, and thank you everybody for watching. 大家好, I'm Ming, and this was Jay. Happy gaming, guys.
大家再见.
Bye bye.